Thank you, Southeastern Pennsylvania.
Thank you, SEPA Saints.
Thank you.
Thank you, Saints of Southeastern Pennsylvania Synod. The annual All Saints Appeal is a time to give thanks for our ministry together, to celebrate what the Holy Spirit is doing in our synod, and to invite your financial support and your prayers for what's next for our synod. The highlight of this year is how we as a synod are utilizing alternative pathways beyond our traditional candidacy process to help raise up leaders that can address the changing leadership needs for our congregations.
Hello, I'm Vicar Sarah Jean Grainson, and I'm a candidate for Word and Sacrament Ministry through the Theological Education for Emerging Ministries program.
And I'm Susan Repitz, a member of Community of Love Lutheran Church. We waited nearly 6 years for new pastoral leadership, and it started to give up hope that the Synod would be able to find a pastor for our congregation before Vicar Sarah Jean came along.
As a team candidate, I serve the people of Community of Love as their pastoral presence, while also fulfilling my seminary and candidacy requirements. Emerging ministries can take the form of multicultural ministries, new mission starts, and ministries with people who are differently abled. However, in Oxford, which is a former mission start, we needed to return to our missional roots as the congregation healed from past trauma. As we have worked through this together, the Synod has supported me with candidacy scholarships, mentors, and mission development training.
Community of Love has also been the recipient of support from the Fund for Mission and Forward Together in Faith, making possible this Share the Love family boutique. Giving back to our community has been a core value of Community of Love, and this mission fund has made this possible to expand. This boutique started with the idea of clothing our community. We started off with clothes on a table, and now we have this beautiful boutique shopping-like experience, clothes on hangers and folded neat. It's been wonderful. It gives our shoppers dignity and privacy. Just the other day, we helped a family. They were used to rifling through clothes on the floor, dirty, and they were just so thankful that we were able to give them this experience. We've also helped foster families, they have a child coming to them with absolutely nothing, and so they're able to come and shop and get clothes that they need to help. All sorts of families we help. So we give thanks for you, Saints of the Southeastern Pennsylvania Synod, for blessing us so that we can be a blessing to the people of Oxford and surrounding neighborhoods.
I never imagined that God would be calling me to pastoral ministry. For 22 years, I'd been a layperson serving in the church. And with every pastor that I had the blessing to work with, I would always say the same thing. Hey, please let me know if there's some way that I can be helpful. And I've been truly blessed that each one of them took me up on that invitation. I was given opportunities to pray with people, to visit them in the hospital, to lead Bible studies, to even preach and lead worship when the pastor was out of town, and actually to even do funerals. About a year ago, the pastor that I work with, who is also the dean of Upper Montgomery Conference, let me know that St. Luke Gilbertsville needed some help. They had been without a pastor for 2.5 years, and they needed someone to preach and lead worship while the call committee was waiting for names of potential pastoral candidates. After a few weeks at St. Luke filling in, with a laugh, I said to one of the congregation members, if I had the right credentials, I would love to serve here. And she said to me, if you had the right credentials, we would love to give you the job and have you serve here. You see, neither of us realized that the Synod authorized ministry program could credential lay people to serve as a pastoral presence in a congregation that needs that presence. As a member of the Synod Candidacy Committee, I am thrilled about this alternate pathway to raise up leaders to serve as pastoral presence in congregations that otherwise may not have a pastoral presence at all. What an incredible blessing.
New leadership pathways are needed more than ever. The Committee of Deans and Synod staff helped my congregation bring a UCC pastor, the Reverend Dr. Anthony Scott, to serve as pastor at Reformation Philly through the ELCA's full communion agreements. I am glad to support the people and ministries of Southeastern Pennsylvania Synod as a donor for the All Saints campaign. And I give thanks for all of you saints who will partner with us in this mission.
We give thanks for saints like Vicar Sarah Jane Grainson, Minister Bobby Hoffman, and Pastor Anthony Scott, who have all said yes to God's call in this new and exciting way. We give thanks for the congregations that have opened themselves up to these new pathways of leadership. And we give thanks for you, dear saints of Southeastern Pennsylvania Synod, because this is work that we can only do together with your financial help.
Gifts to the All Saints Appeal stay 100% local and are used directly to fund the ministries of our Synod. We invite you to give today in honor of the saint in your life who has shared their faith with you. Give in anticipation of the new people God will use to proclaim the gospel in our congregations and communities. We're pledging our own gifts to support the All Saints Appeal as we give thanks for each of you. God bless you.
The truth is that congregational mission support doesn't fully fund our Synod budget, and we rely on a network of resources like the All Saints Appeal to help continue this important kingdom-building work. Thank you for your financial support of the All Saints Appeal and your prayers for our Synod's life together. Thank you for being a SEPA Saint.
Give online at ministrylink.org/give or mail your gift to the Synod office. If you need assistance or want to set up a recurring gift, please call Martin Schwab at 267-323-3754.